Hey everybody, welcome back. So today I'd like to do a video on something that does kind of grind my gears a little bit. Uh, I see on some of the MCS pages or websites, especially some of the Facebook groups, you see these people that come on there and they say something in effect like, "Hi, this is Dr. Azola, Quinn Medicine Doctor Woman," or "This is uh, Dr. Azola, Functional Man Doctor. I can get you better in 3 pills." I'm gonna tell you number one right now. It's bull. Because let me tell you something, or let me tell you a story that happened to me. I believe in real food, and bodybuilders and powerlifters and all that will tell you that real food is the number one thing that builds muscle. I'm not a bodybuilder or a powerlifter by no means. I'm all skin and bones now. But I apply this principle to MCS and MCAS and some other health conditions. And I want to speak about a personal experience of mine. In this personal experience, I was, let's see, I can't remember how old I was. I was 12 years old. I was roughly 113, 115 pound around there. Happy, healthy uh, teenager. And all of a sudden, I developed food sensitivities. And I had severe throat pain. It started out, I had severe throat pain. I had nodules in the back of my throat. And it was just like the lining, the dermal lining on the back of my throat was just kind of eroding away. And I'm going to put a picture on the screen uh, to show how I look, how sick I got. But I remember complaining. I remember every day it just felt like someone just choking me, just squeezing my throat. I don't know if it was anaphylaxis or not, but it was another one of those mishaps, unexplained illness. And I ate fairly normal, considering a child that had 13 different food allergies. I had peanut, nut, egg, shrimp, chocolate. I had all those allergies. But, I ate homemade pizza. I ate chicken nuggets. I ate tater tots. I drank a lot of pop every day, sometimes up to 1 to 2 liters. I drank tons and tons and tons of pop. Love pop, especially Dr. Pepper. Still do, but I don't drink it now. And all of a sudden, when I started having the throat issues, I just started just dropping in weight. I got to where I couldn't tolerate chicken nuggets. I couldn't tolerate a lot of processed meats. And at the time, I didn't know none of this, stuff about, MCS or MCAS or chemical processed food. It was just eating food. And what I learned the hard way, and this was the first time I really had a, odd bout with my health. I mean, I've been sick my whole life off and on, but anyway, I lost weight, and I got all the way down to like 87 or 86 pounds. And basically, to get better, what I done, even though it doesn't sound healthy, they done a lot back then, and a lot of the old timers live to be 80, 90 years old, so undoubtedly they done something right. But I ate potatoes 3 times a day, 2 to 3 times a day, every day. That was the only food I didn't react to. And I'm not, saying go out and eat, potatoes 3 times a day. Your safe food might be different from my safe food. But for me, that was my safe food. And I done that for, I would say, over a year. Allergies by me right now. I ain't been outside about 10 minutes. It's been pouring down rain here, and my nose already started itching, the eyes and everything. That's how bad my outdoor allergies is. But anyway, back to what I was talking about. So I ate potatoes like 3 times a day. This went on for like 7 months. Cut out pop, cut out Dr. Pepper, cut out Mountain Dew. Anything with sugar, basically. But I didn't realize I didn't have a label on. I just went by what didn't make my throat hurt. My throat pain went away. My energy come back. That was the next thing. My throat swelling and stuff went down. Of course, the doctors had no explanation at all whatsoever. They labeled it as anxiety and everything else. And I know it wasn't anxiety. But anyway, back to the point. When I hit that point, to when I hit basically skin and bones, my body reset. And over the period of probably after the 6 months of just doing the taters and the water every day, my body reset. And over the period of 2 or 3 months after that, I could eat pizza again. I could eat wheat again. I could eat. My food groups opened up tremendously. And I'll tell you another story, another background story. I used to be a deer hunter. And I shot a 11-pointer when I was like 15, 16 years old. By that time I killed 2 or 3 deer. Been around several deer. It's pouring down rain that day, and I just touched the antler, and my finger swelled up huge. I mean, almost to where the skin was busting on it. So I've had this underlying mast cell or chemical sensitivity my whole life, and I didn't know it. And I guess when my body finally reached its limit, it just, how should I put it? When it hit its limit, it just, all hell broke loose. But anyway, back to my point. I didn't know this until I started seeing functional medicine when I got mast cell activation syndrome, or if you want to call it that, this might be aggravated mast cells from exaggerated chemical load. But I just call it mast cell activation syndrome. But I didn't know this until June of 2020, that from my mast cell activation specialist. Your fat, your liver, and your fat cells store most of mold or mycotoxins. And that might have been what happened, is when I lost all that weight, my body hit a reset point. And now that I developed MCS, I've done the same thing again. And I'm limited to like 4 or 5 safe foods that agrees with me. And it sounds very unusual. You would think, well, you're not getting no minerals and stuff that way, but it doesn't make sense. But I know what's helped, and what's helped is real food that's not chemically processed. Here's one of the things that I eat, and I don't stay on the right track like I should, because I can eat these organic russet potatoes. I can eat those things 4 or 5 times a day. 3 times a day. If my stomach's not well, once a day. And my sensitivities go down, my MCS sensitivities, because your food and your water is like your oil, or as important as your oil in your car. So I'm just putting that out there. It's not medical advice. You do what you want to do. But just putting that out there, it might be something you can try. A really restrictive, safe food diet. You alternate your foods. You know, if you have like 3 or 4 safe foods, alternate them. And I've talked to other people that's had this same experience, but you know, your body may get enough off of that, and a doctor's going to advise, you know, otherwise. I'm not telling you to do that, but I'm just telling you what's worked for me. But let's say organic potatoes works for you, beans works for you, and this certain brand of this works for you. Don't change brands or nothing. Stick to what you know that you don't react to. Alternate those foods, and go and have your, if you can afford it, go have your mineral levels and all that checked every 3 or 4 months, and that should get you on the right track. That's what I do, is I check my mineral levels every 3 or 4 months. I detox, and you know, when I was 13, I didn't know about the detox stuff like I do now, because I was just a kid. But you know, that's how the old timers lived. They survived off that. You know, some of them taters 3 times a day. You know, families is fed on taters and natural cornbread, which I'm not advising to eat, you know, breads, but what may work for me may not work for you. But I'm just pitching that out there, is if you get that down in your base, your body may hit a point where, you know, you wake up a year later, 2 years later, doing everything right, and you say, my sensitivities is down. I feel better. I can go outside. I can, you know, I can cheat and have a bottle of pop, you know, and it doesn't bother me now like it did. But it depends how far, you know, chemically poisoned you was when you started the journey, you know. But that's the way I was. What hurt me is because I didn't have the knowledge I did now, I went back to eating all the crap and the processed stuff, and putting bad things in my body, you know, eating Wendy's fries every day, you know, processed bacon, and all that just, and then plus my work environment, that was 80% of it. All that just, it was a train wreck for, and I guess genetic predisposal. But hopefully that video helps you out. But I'm not a big believer when you see these people that come forward and they say, this is a Zola Quinn medicine doctor, get you better with probiotics or whatever. These 3 supplements every day make you better. I'm not knocking the supplements. If it helps you, it's great. But it's a big old combination. Big old combination, my folks. Is you can't fix a broke leg with Band-Aids. And when you get this bad, the Band-Aid stuff's not going to work. You got to do it from all angles. I hate to say that, but real food, my friend. So look what I got going here. I'm going to get my organic food in right now. Hopefully that helps y'all out a little bit. I know I rambled on too long, but God bless. Hey everybody, if you enjoyed the content or liked the video, please give it a like, share, and subscribe. I want to get the content out, and I want to help as many people as I possibly can going through these terrible conditions. So if you would, at the very least, please do that. Y'all have a great one, and God bless. Peace.